The moon hung low in the sky, casting an eerie glow over Camp Whispering Pines. Mia huddled in her sleeping bag, the sounds of the forest outside her tent sending shivers down her spine. But it wasn't just the rustling leaves and hooting owls that kept her awake. It was the feeling that something was watching her, waiting in the darkness just beyond the edge of the camp. As she lay there, trying to convince herself it was just her imagination, Mia heard a soft whispering coming from outside her tent. At first, she thought it was just the wind, but then she realized that the whispers had a sinister, almost human quality to them. Trembling, Mia unzipped the tent and peered outside, her flashlight casting long shadows in the darkness. But there was nothing there, just the swaying trees and the rustling leaves. Relieved, Mia was about to crawl back into her sleeping bag when she heard it, the sound of footsteps crunching on the forest floor. She shone her flashlight into the trees, but there was no one there. Just as she was about to dismiss it as her imagination, she heard the footsteps again, closer this time, as if whatever was making them was right outside her tent. Heart pounding, Mia called out, but there was no response. Then, without warning, the whispering started again, louder this time, filling the air with a sense of dread. Mia zipped up her tent, but the whispers only grew louder, as if whatever was making them was right beside her, its breath hot on her neck. Terrified, Mia reached for her phone, but it was dead, the screen blank and lifeless. With a sinking feeling in her stomach, she realized that she was completely alone, cut off from the outside world, with whatever was out there closing in. Suddenly, there was a sharp rapping at the side of her tent, as if someone or something was tapping on the fabric with long, bony fingers. Mia froze, her breath caught in her throat, as the tapping grew louder and more insistent, until it felt like it was echoing inside her head. And then, just as suddenly as it had started, the tapping stopped, leaving Mia alone in the darkness, the only sound the pounding of her own heart. But as she lay there, trembling and alone, Mia knew that the nightmare was far from over. For out there in the darkness, something was waiting, something hungry and malevolent, something that would stop at nothing to claim her soul. And as the whispers started again, Mia knew that she was in the grip of a terror beyond anything she had ever imagined.